What's up, guys? What's up, ladies? What's up, gentlemen? How are you doing this evening? First of all, I'd like for you to like this video, comment on the video, any questions that you may have in regards to the Veeho app. Comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Now let's get right into it. I've only done, if I'm not mistaken, one video about Veeho, and that was me telling you what to expect, how long it takes for you to get, approved for the Veeho app. Now I'm going to talk to you about the vehicles that your personal vehicle, what size vehicle that you have, what's the best type of vehicle to take advantage monetarily with the Veeho app. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. The smallest vehicle that I think you would be able to use, like the vehicle about the size of a Kia Soul, so on the smaller side. Okay, the Kia Souls, Honda Accords, Chrysler 300s, Dodge Chargers. Let me think of some more. Malibus, Impalas, cargo vans on the bigger side, any type of SUV that you could think of, any type of family van, minivan, you could use doing the Veeho app. Okay. Now, on a side note, I don't suggest you have someone in your passenger side unless you have a larger vehicle, like a cargo van or an SUV or a minivan or a van, period. If you just have a regular sedan, unless the route that you pick for that day is relatively small means between 15 to 20 boxes, HelloFresh boxes, then you could probably get away with someone driving with you in the passenger seat. Other than that, it's going to be very hard for you and another person, with you driving and that person in the passenger seat, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to put some boxes in your passenger seat. There's just no way around it. If the route is about 25 to 30 boxes, you're not gonna have a choice. If you have a sedan, a car, you're gonna have to put some boxes in that passenger seat. If you have an SUV, a truck or something, you can get away with not having anything in your passenger seat, depending on the route size. Okay, so just take that into consideration when you're deciding to sign up for Veeho. What type of vehicle do you have? Okay, because the routes in Veeho can get anywhere from 19 stops on up to about 34 to 35 stops in a day. And the boxes can vary from small to about a medium-sized box. In a medium-sized box, just picture a U-Haul box, a medium U-Haul box. That's probably the biggest box you're gonna get with Veeho. Okay, and probably gonna weigh about 10 to 15 pounds, the bigger boxes. Okay, now, so let's get into, if you have a cargo van. If you have a cargo van, you can really take advantage of Veeho if they have extra routes available for you in that day. If you have a cargo van, you can probably fit about 3 or 4 routes in that cargo van. If the back of your cargo van is completely empty, you can put 3 to 4 routes in that cargo van at one time. And you can probably make a couple $100 in a day if you have a cargo van. If you have an SUV, you could probably put 2 routes at one time in your SUV. Okay, if you have a minivan, same thing. You could probably put 2 routes or 3 routes if you have a nice size minivan. Now, if you have a regular car, a regular sedan, you can only put 1 route in that car, period. And you just have to come back. If they have routes available for you to come back and do another route, you just have to finish that route and come back and put it in your car, and so on and so forth. Because the routes, like I said, could be between 15 to like 30 stops in a day. Okay, so keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. What type of vehicle do you have? So just keep that in your mental. If you have an SUV, if they have it available, you can easily put 2 routes in your SUV at one time. If you have a cargo van or a minivan, you can fit at least 2 to 3 routes in your cargo van at one time. Okay, so that's just more money for you to make in a day, where you don't have to return back to the warehouse to get you another route if you have a cargo van. So just keep that in mind. If you have a smaller vehicle, if those boxes, let's say you have a smaller vehicle and the boxes can't fit in the vehicle, you're not going to be able to take that route out. You're just going to miss out on money that you can make for that day unless they have a smaller route that they can fit the box in your vehicle. Because I really don't think that they will allow you to take, let's say you have a smaller vehicle, you have a route that has 25 customers, but you can only fit 17 boxes in your car because you have a smaller car. They're not going to let you take the 17 boxes and deliver them and then come back and do the other 8. They're just going to send you home or see if they have a smaller route that you can fit in your vehicle at that one time. It's like a one shot, one kill situation. If the boxes can't fit in the car, they're going to have you unload the route, unload the boxes, and you just have to figure out if they have any other routes that's smaller than that. If they don't, then you're just going to miss out on doing a route for that day. So it's just something for you to think about when you thinking about what type of vehicle that you have and how much money you can potentially make in a day with that particular vehicle. Can you fit the boxes in your vehicle? You got to have your trunk empty, for one. Your back seat has to be completely empty, for 2. And if you have a regular passenger car, somebody riding in the passenger seat with you, it's really going to be uncomfortable, especially if you have so many boxes where you have to put boxes in your passenger seat. They're going to have to hold them. So just something for you to think about. If you have an SUV or a cargo van, somebody in the passenger seat, it will be no problem because you have more space in the back. But if you have a regular car, a sedan, someone in the passenger seat, or your kids in the back seat, is not going to be feasible or comfortable for you, your kids, or whoever the person riding with you. So please keep that in mind when you start driving for Veeho. The vehicle, again, like I said, the routes can be anywhere from 19 to 30 to 34 at the most. HelloFresh boxes or factory boxes. So your packing skills are going to have to be very up to par in how you fit those boxes in your car. So that's going to conclude this video on Veeho and your personal vehicle and the best way for you to take advantage of the Veeho app and making money with your vehicle. Vehicle size, how many boxes you can fit in your vehicle at one time, etc., etc. So see you guys on the road. Be safe and have a good one.